wacha nirudi main road. So hii ni history wase wana learn. Before, I think what I was trying to say, ndo niache mahali nisingie sana, is that so native parents are looking at the world. So you have a son, you have a daughter, and you're thinking, um, I can see the inequalities. The white person who's living in Kenya, and even just in the world, umezaliwa, you can just see like maybe a white family. Probably you're born not around these people, but once you do get exposed to them, like I remember when I was young, mi nimezaliwa Umoja, that's in Eastland, I think Makadara constituency, or is it? Maybe let's check that out. Where is Umoja? Which constituency is that? Embakasi West. So born in Embakasi West, you're not even really around Wazungus, but najaribu kutupeleka how parents are thinking, yeah. Then one day maybe you go to animal orphanage, mnaenda hapo Nairobi, I think it's Nairobi National Park, nini nini nini, and then you see that Wazungu family, and you're like, these guys are living a different life, like standard, Um, you're watching movies, although you don't use movies sana for like observation of peoples and societies. Um, but yeah, you notice the inequalities. That's what I'm trying to drive at. You notice the inequalities over time, and most parents are like, okay, so this, and in the beginning it's racial. So when the British first came to Kenya, um, the basis of why this person should have a better life than this person was race. You know, obviously they're coming to exploit the land, the labor, to create prosperity for themselves. They're doing it as British, right? So we're the British, and you guys are the natives, and that's where we are today. So the inequalities you see today are largely along those lines. Although we can't say it's totally racial, because right now you can be a person who looks like me and you're British, even working in the British Army, hapo Nanyuki. You can be white and then you have a Kenyan ID, or dual. So it's very murky, but I think generally it's based on race, this kind of inequality. And but one of the ways I think parents are looking at, okay, I want my son, my daughter to, yes, we are natives, but I want us to experience like a similar life, a better life. You see, most parents want that. Trying to every second, maybe not every second. It's not something you're thinking about every second, but generally you're thinking, I want the best for my children. And even adults, you want the best for yourselves. So I think that's how natives are getting to learn sorry, they're trying to get that better life, that they see that this group in society has this other group that's not them, and so they're ditching the native education system to it's like an experiment, like they're exploring. Let's explore, let's go to this other system. And that's I think how natives are getting into the British system of education. And then now we're looking at the history that's taught in this, the syllabus, the history that's taught to native kids who go to learn in this system. This is a photo of a market in Kisumu, I think around 1940s. On this slide nilikuwa nataka tuangalie roughly the different systems which are happening in the different towns in Kenya right now. Tutaangalia in part 3.